Come with me, and we have got a very poorly Renault Mégane 1.6. It's got a really bad misfire on cylinder 2 and 3, and I've done a compression test, as you can see, and these are the compressions in PSI. They're not very good at all. Cylinders 2 and 3 are very. So the only option that I've got now is to remove the cylinder head, and the first thing we need to do, disconnect the battery, and then we can get all these 8mm off and take the inlet manifold off. Now we've got the inlet manifold off, we need to take the vehicle up in the air, get the driver's side front wheel off and the inner wheel arch off so we can get it timed up. Now that we've got all the upper timing covers off, which are there, and there is a bit of a fiddle to get them off, we can get all these lower plastic trims off now from in the wheel arch. We can get this engine somewhere near timed up. We don't need to worry about it too much because we will be doing it spot on when we put the head back on. Change of plan, we are not undoing the bottom covers just yet because I need to get this head off. There's a little inspection cover which you can remove, and we can get access to the tensioner. Once that tensioner is slackened off, we can just pull this belt off and we can carry on taking this cam box off. Now that we've got the timing belt off, we just need to remove the variable valve timing solenoid. If we can get on all these 8mm then, and remove this. Now that we've got the cam box off, we can get the camshafts out and literally just place them in a nice clean box because you don't want any crap getting on them. Just give it a wiggle. And there's the exhaust one removed. Now we've got the cams out, we need to remove the lifters on the rockers. So get the rockers, put them in a little limb bin and mark them up inlet so you know which side they're out of. Now we need to get the lifters out. Remember them sewed off wheel cap pliers that I bought? Well, these are perfect for the job. Literally, pull them out, plonk them in. Perfect! Universal tool. Now we've got the remainder of the wiring loom off, the coolant hoses, and I've also undone the exhaust manifold down at the centre pipe flange, just so we're not faffing about with the 10mm at the back of the head. We're going to get the E14s out of the E14, yeah, E14, and we'll get them head bolts out. And there you go, that is a cylinder head off just like that. As you can see there, you can see between cylinder 2 and 3, the gasket has actually gone. So let's get it off and have a little inspection. It's a bit minging, to be honest. Oh yes, she's gone. Gone on there as well, cylinder 1, in between 1, 2, 2 and 3. That's well snapshot, to be honest. Now I am going to be doing a part 2 to this video because this cylinder head now is going to go off to the machine shop and get it skimmed and pressure tested, new headset and one thing and another. Anyway, we can't really get it sent, but we will send it anyway, for now. Right, come with me and we're going to get the cylinder head back on this Renault. Now we have had it back from the machine shop. We've got all new BGA gaskets, so the first thing we're going to do is start by putting these manifolds back on. Now that the manifold's in place, we need to hop onto auto data and get them torqued up to 26 Nm. And then we're going to do the same to the inlet manifold with the new gasket and get it torqued up to 12 Nm. And the same again with the thermostat housing. There's no technical information on this, but anywhere between 8 to 10 Nm is going to be perfect. Right, now we're ready to put the cylinder head on. So we need to jump around, make sure that your fascia or your block is absolutely spotless and all your bolt holes are nice and clean. Make sure that your pistons are halfway down the bore, so when you're putting the head on, you're not touching valves, blah blah blah. And also you just want to get yourself a little oil can and give a little dabble of oil on each piston, and that will help compression on its first starter. Now we've got the head in place, we need to get the head bolts in, and literally just a light coating of oil or assembly lube on the threads, and also just a little bit of oil where the head of the bolt goes. Now we need to move on to the most crucial part, and that is tightening the cylinder head down correctly. There is 2 stages. We've got 20 Nm and then 234 to 246 Nm, and we need to torque them up in that sequence. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, that sequence. Now we've done the first stage, we need to move on to the second stage of the degrees, and what I like to do is mark all the head bolts at 12 o'clock, so when we finished they should all be facing the same way. There we go, and that is the cylinder head all torqued down to spec. I don't know if you can see, the little white dots on them now are all facing the same way. So all we need to do now is just get the lifters in and the rockers and make sure you're putting them in the right bank. Now that we've got the rockers and the lifters in, you just get your oil can and cover everywhere with a little bit of oil before the camshafts go in. Now that we've got the camshaft in place, we do need to put the cam box on, but before we do, it is a fascia fit, so it does need a little bit of sealant pretty much on one surface, and because I've run out of Loctite, we're using a little bit of L-ring Durco. And we'll leave that for about 5-10 minutes or so, and then we'll put the cam box on and get it torqued up. Now that we've got the cam box tightened back down to spec and we've got an evenly applied sealant, get on your camshaft and give it a turn over and make sure that it's turning nice and freely. Now we need to move round to the timing of the engine. We need to lock the camshafts at the back with a special tool and also the camshafts at the front because they are free floating pulleys. Now we've got the timing tool in place, we need to tighten this one to 100 Newton meters and that one at 30 Newton meters and then 84 degrees. Now to lock the crankshaft up you need to remove an E14 which is right underneath the start motor and then screw your timing pin in and then turn the crank until it locks on the webbing. And that is the timing belt fitted. I've made my own marks, so I'm just going to turn it over by hand now twice, make sure the marks are lined up properly, then we can get it all bolted back up. And that's the engine mount all back together. All we've got to do now is literally put some new rubber O-rings on here, which are genuine, on the inner manifold, and put 2 end caps in the camshafts. And there we go, that is all back together now. All we've got to do is get on the key and give it a big start. Hang on, are we ready? Go on then, get on the key, give it a whirl. Oh, there we go. We're firing on all 4 cylinders. It is going to be a little bit rattly until all that oil gets round to the tappets. And there we have it. Now it's nice and warmed up. That tapping noise has got, and as you can see straight away, we've got no misfires. We're getting up to temperature nice, and it's ticking over lovely. Anyway, I'm literally just going to give it a bit of a clean down now, put the wheels on, and we'll take it for the test drive, and we'll get it sent.